What's up, y'all? Same shit, different day.
Yo.
So what's this gay shit Dion said, Terry?
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day.
He been on some shit lately, dog.
Stadium in
They was like, I don't know, they was having a conversation
to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I don't know how I got to this.
You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go.
I'll be laying down on fucking great game and mother game.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And they'll begin by running the option. And he will lose yardage here back at...
Yeah, that's what I see Kendrick flying around first play.
The 23-yard line.
Knocking this some beers, man.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to plow forward.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
This man Dion was like, yo, if I ever 30 days on some ticket shit or a bid, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna show my milk.
Just shy of the 30.
Richard Sherman on the tackle.
Alright, he's getting sniped.
Defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
She's got probably 20 pounds of hair in that
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Oh.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
You hear me? Or my system breaking up?
It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt.
So this man was talking about he gonna lay down a murder game and rape game. He went to jail. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? And then Ronnie was like, yo, man, you on some funny shit, yo. He's like, if you and Jason, who's gonna be the hammer and who's gonna be the nail? You know, obviously, this man said he's the hammer. So why do you? So why do like, yo, Jason will be alright being the nail? He like, no, I'm the hammer. Like, yo, that's too much. Like, yo, you're doing too much now. And then I said something in the chat. I was like, yo, this nigga Dion, me and Gay, and that's when he said that hammer shit again. Like, I'm the hammer. Alright, yo, dog, that nigga gay, bro. He be saying That shit was funny as shit, bro. Oh, then he lost to Kirby, right?
So the defense able to get off
So
he lost to Kirby?
One of the goals of the game.
Yes. Kirby clipped that nigga, bro. He threw like fucking like five picks.
That's a nice start.
And he talking, you know the normal talk before the game. He gonna kill him, blah blah blah. So Kirby beat him so bad. Kirby started bumping his guns. So Dion like, yo, let's load up, dog. He like, let's play a quick game. I'm like, Kirby, you ain't gotta prove nothing to that nigga, man. You just beat him. Like, what the fuck you gonna go in there and lose? So they quick game, and Dion beat him in a quick game. And he had to come out and show my dominance, man. The same way I would do if I went to jail. Like, yo, what does that even mean, man? He's like, when niggas is in jail, is niggas is scared to fuck around with you because you raping niggas and killing niggas, they're not gonna fuck with you. I'm like, it don't work like that, but to whoever you wanna do what you gotta do, homie.
You get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
This man is like,
4 yards on the carry.
This man, how he hold the ball for a minute.
Second and 6.
How Corn be playing like last man.
Yeah, rookie.
Ball.
Pick it up.
You do that.
Back-to-back games was it. Terry, your shit is getting smart. So.
That's a drive killer right
it's time for a new
really
headset.
confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
First down.
He probably got to if he's using wires, he probably got to shorten the wires.
Behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Give you some wireless on, dog.
I got some wireless headphones somewhere, man.
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2 runs in a row.
Cause usually my shit will be breaking up if my shit is fucking up, but I can't hear it. The Sykes came in here last night and told me, yo, this shit fucked up, bro.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Big game and a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Throwing on second and 3.
Oh, come on! Good play,
though.
though.
Running back, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mayfield leaves
Yeah, boy. That's it.
And he went no gains yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Oh, I read him like a book.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang
Damn.
on 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Mayfield's pass, incomplete, intended for Austin Hooper.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Get out of here, Eric Wilson. That's my pick, son.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Let's go, boys.
Go for it on 4th down.
Bring that pressure.
Pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this
Bowie
started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover.
And he's going to
Bowie
near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
Get out of kisses. You're not giving them kisses.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Touchdown, Vikings! with his 16th touchdown of the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Boy, Dalvin Cook just so explosive in the open field. He's not a small guy either, but once he gets those legs churning, look out. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Taken in the end zone.
Your mama say if he calmed down after he went to sleep?
Start at the 25.
2 peanut butter crackers and a little bit of a Kit Kat.
Just a little bit of a Kit Kat?
Mm-hmm.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
Come on, give me a fumble.
Yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to
I ain't got a fumble all fucking season.
Give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The 20. And he'll go out
And a face mask. Get out of here. Oh, holding. Let's go. Illegal block on the ball.
They hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Let's go, Hunter.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
It's crayon.
They go play action. Mayfield. Now he's forced out right. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Now, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Faking the give, Darnold. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct it on. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear from the receivers, that man fly route.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Mayfield now. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, how many injuries am I going to have on my front
Give him
7?
6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Not a problem.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he takes this one in for a Browns score. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing. Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series,
and another reason why he was fussy. He's supposed to be at home with me today.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock.
Is that right, buddy?
Well done.
He knows.
Fielded in the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try.
And that's going to be
bless, man.
Touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
The score, Browns 17, Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Big no-no.
Really?
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and get things in.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They run again on first down. Cook. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off of play action, Darnold. And he finds a man.
Yeah, boy, let's go.
Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Sam Deasy, son.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Starting the third quarter with Cook.
Oh, come on! Fucking shoestring.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
How the fuck you holding on a screen play, dude?
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They run it again with Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the... And this will be caught.
Let's go, boys.
There he goes.
Cheese,
Touchdown, Vikings.
Can't bring that fucking safety down. You can cover 3, dude.
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Nick Chubb, about as dynamic a runner as the NFL has to offer. He put his
God bless, another fucking injury, man.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Baron, what are you doing, dude?
as they begin on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Darnold. Over the middle to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. And a great job. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first.
Give me a fumble, man.
He stopped immediately there.
I've been fumbled twice this fucking game.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Why would you not go with him, Sherman?
5-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will
He got me.
He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Mayfield off the play fake. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And he gone. He gone.
20.
Who is this Usain Bolt?
He will take this one. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Yeah, Hunter. Let's go, boys.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive,
dude, what is your deal?
Force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Flushed out right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Banks, get down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
Yeah, who is that? Hughes. Mike Hughes. Let's go.
And he's able to get it back to the 33.
Let's go.
Yard line.
That will be off. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They'll run for it with Cook. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plate
no.
as they stop him right around
No, I
the
gotta
line.
go to work.
Well, Brad, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want to.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got
Looks
one,
totally different.
but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
I mean, I have to go.
They try again
I
with
know
Cook,
about it.
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. make this a 19-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
Eating the burgers again,
He'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin
give
at
me
the
them some
25-yard
chips,
line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they've sort of lost their way.
No,
How do they
salsa.
recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh,
This
that's
is where
fine.
leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And so I need some Sunkist, mama.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Thrown out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Will you give me
11
some
yards
Sunkist,
there,
mama?
first
Please.
down.
Some Sunkist.
You'll remember us to try.
So please.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught left side by Hilton. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is intercepted.
Come on.
Out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Now this one over the middle and into the hands of his tight end, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
I'll put him on the swing.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's their quarterback. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Why did
Yeah,
you
I think
put
here's the
ice in there?
situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
Put
You're just
ice in
thinking
there.
first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
16-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down when his way worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
All you got to do is look at it.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
You're not supposed to go after my mouth.
They'll run with Cook, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
What did you do to him?
Red zone trip so far, they come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second down, it's Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes. It doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
What?
Who knows what he's getting?
I was going to run the clock out
to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory.
Sack.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Eluding the pressure right. It is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
But I carried him in the left hand. I did all of them. I had wrinkles on my arms. I carried him.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
You're fine.
This man just called another timeout.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
We're not doing that.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Oh, looky there. We'll get back in your locker and get some snacks.
That's why Rick trying to fucking score up on him.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?